Hey guys, Noel here, and it is late on a Friday night, which is, as of right now, Saturday morning. It is 12 o'clock. Santino at a late bedtime, and this stream's not going to be super long, but it's been a long week at work, and I had been wanting to do a stream at the end of the week, so I thought it would be fun just to do a little mini stream tonight, and then we'll do a longer stream tomorrow. It's highly likely that not many people will show up, but with it being so late, but I do know I have some viewers on the West Side that will, show up and be friendly regulars. So, it's not quite as late for the West Coast crew. So I thought it would be fun to wrap up the week and intro the weekend with a stream tonight, and then we'll do a longer one tomorrow. How long? Who knows? Yes, I know it's very late. How late is it for you? And what you're in? You're in San Diego, right? International Channel. I know you're on the West Coast, but Santino was not going to bed, and my wife was asleep, so I just didn't get a chance to start streaming till literally now. We'll do a longer stream tomorrow. It's 9:03. Yeah, for you it's not bad, For me though, on the east side, it's pretty bad. But for you, you crazy Californians, it's not too bad. So you can enjoy. So tonight, what we're gonna be streaming. Oh, you're in San Jose. You're in San Jose, and then Diego is in San Diego, which makes sense because his name is Diego. So yeah, and then Sinister's in Compton. So. So three of the regulars are all on the West Coast. So cool. Well, here's the deal, International Channel, my friend. We got a cool little gift in the mail, and we're gonna explore this a little more tomorrow. But I thought we could get a little bit of a sneak peek of it tonight. Our friend, the Retro Zoltan, the man who makes all things good and hackable. When it comes to our, plug and play units, he's the guy that pimped out our our Shonen Jump Famicom, as well as our PlayStation Mini. Well, as you know, I have some At Games consoles, and some of those At Games consoles have SD card slots. What I'm going to do is, because the Game Gear Micro and the Atari VCS, the new Atari VCS came out, I was telling him, hey, what we should do? We should really enhance an At Games Sega handheld and an At Games Atari, and that's what we've got right here. So we're going to play a little bit of the portable Sega Genesis right here from At Games. Now, this plays the games well in terms of the gameplay, but with this particular model of At Games, the analog models, the audio is all interesting. It's remixed in a unintentional way that is sometimes good and sometimes bad. It's this. The music just sounds recognizable, but also altered depending on the game in varying degrees. Then we also have a nice enhancement to our Atari VCS 2600 plug and play, and he really did throw a lot of games on there. My week was good overall. I got observed today. Hey, Steven! How's it going, brother? Heading to bed. Saw you were live when I'd pop in and say, all right, dude, I just literally went live 4 minutes ago because Santino wouldn't go to sleep. But I am going to stream again tomorrow night. I'll stream earlier for sure tomorrow night because it's likely he won't nap on the weekend. And if he doesn't, I'm thinking probably 10-ish, 9:30 to 10. I'll probably start. So I'm thinking like 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'll start the stream, and then we'll kind of see how far we go. But we're just going to do a little mini stream tonight because it's been a long week. It's been an okay week. It hasn't been a bad week, but I got observed today at work. It went very well, and obviously. I've been having to see a lot of high-strung people on social media for various reasons. So I thought, after a week of work, it would be fun to, hey, Rudy Senpai, how's it going? How's it going? What is that? Is that Guido Mista down there? I do love me some JoJo. And Mista and the Sex Pistols are some of my favorite JoJo characters. I'll try to pop by. What are you going to play? Well, Steven, I'll tell you right now. I'm just going to try to set up my camera here on my arcade cabinet. Hey, Arrow, man, I know it's late. We're probably not going to go super late tonight. I was just telling Steven, a.k.a. How do you say your name on here? Rain? So, what we're going to be playing is our friend... spoilers, yeah. We're going to be playing tomorrow, and it will be a little bit of a sneak peek tonight. Is our friend Retro Zoltan, who stops by the stream sometimes. He mods plug and play consoles, and if you watch the channel, you know that he enhanced our PlayStation Mini, put all kinds of awesome games that I requested for him to put on there, and he also enhanced our Shonen Jump Famicom Mini with a lot of English translated versions of the games and some extra text RPGs and things like Mario, All Night Nippon Mario Brothers. Well, it turns out that he also enhanced recently, to celebrate the Game Gear Micro, the Sega Portable from At Games, and then also the Atari 2600 VCS from At Games. Do tell Tony about it, and tell Tony I said hey. Tell Tony I'd love to, hang out with him sometime whenever he gets a chance. I haven't seen him in years, and Tony is a cool cat, a good guy, and an old friend from the Motherland CCA. So awesome. But you and Tony stop by. I'll try to start streaming between 9:30 and 10. And I'll tell Renee, just in case I need her to start watching Santino early. But between 9:30 and 10 we'll start. And if it goes, maybe a little after 10 at the latest. But that's going to be the plan. And so I'm talking quite a bit here. Now I requested some random Sega games, and our good friend Retro Zoltan put them on our mini Sega Genesis from At Games. The handheld Sega. This is kind of the At Games version of the Sega Nomad. So At Games Sega Genesis, if you don't know, the analog versions of it play games very well in terms of the gameplay. There's not really much in the way of lag or anything like that, but the audio is kind of janky, as they would say. So the music sounds a bit awkward. So we're going to start off by playing Amy Rose and Sonic the Hedgehog, and we'll see what the evening brings. So, and by evening I mean wee hours of the night. So, all right, here we go. All right, We'll hit the lights, and looks like you've hit 900. Yes. We have hit 900, and it is very nice. I think we're at 909 right now, and I'll hit the lights, and we'll get some gameplay going here. Do I need to boost this camera a little bit here? Nah, it doesn't really make much of a difference. We'll leave it down here. Okay, maybe I'll lower the contrast a little bit here. Pop it out. Nah, that doesn't work either. No, it looks okay. I just wanted to have our screen look as nice as possible here. So basically how the mini Sega Genesis works is it's got a kind of an aux audio video out, and that will allow you to hook it up to, old VCRs or CRT sets. And it's good stuff. Or you can play it in the palm of your hand. It's got a nice little LCD screen. So, yeah. Yeah, that Sega is definitely weird. So, let's play some Amy and Sonic here. So already we can hear the music is a little awkward here, but the gameplay is great. And we've got Amy in Sonic 1. So Amy looking like she looked in Sonic CD. So this is literally my first time playing this game here, so... Oh, I see. So rather than just jumping on everything like Sonic, this isn't just a sprite hack. This is literally, she's got different play mechanics. So in order to break things with her, you need to use your hammer. You know what, International Channel? The Sonic Adventure design is fine for Amy. I actually prefer this one a little better myself. But it's all good. I mean, there's, I don't really mind. But I like this version of Amy a little better because this is the version that appeared in the comic book. The one where, Sonic transforms into Nikki. So that's... and she's also in Sonic CD like this as well, so... just trying to see here. I can get 50 rings, get us to a special stage. Well, looks like we've done it. I like her running animation here. Very fun, very smooth gameplay here. Got it. At-game systems always seem to have iffy sound, though there's a fix for it. Really? There is a fix for it. Interesting. Yeah, the sound is definitely iffy. I mean, it sounds... It's got its own unique sound, which is awkward. So, it's not bad. I mean, like, I don't know. No. It's let's put it this way. It's just really awkward. I mean, it's not aesthetically terrible, but it's definitely not the original. Kind of just, I don't know, whatever. It just does its own thing. Now the digital at games, like the at games with the HDMI, those do have fine sound. But yeah, the analog at games, definitely the sound is iffy. I'm gonna try to see if I can adjust the brightness here, see if that helps. It doesn't seem to do anything. Nah, I see that the saturation level on this TV is a little awkward, but we'll be okay. It's interesting how the different monitors get along with the phone in different ways. So this is being played on our AMDEC Color 1. So Amy doesn't have a spin dash in this. This is interesting here. Like when you go to spin dash, she'll do that weird skip move here. Yeah, the Sonic homebrew community is really phenomenal. I mean, they do some really great hacks of Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, it's not a joke that they do better by Sonic than Sega a lot of the time because, I don't know, there's just times when Sega will make Sonic games that aren't that great. And these fan games are, so. International Channel 4 Life. I think we need is a Crash Bandicoot where you play Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, I do have Crash Bandicoot, yeah. Have you given Sonic 1 Mega Mix a try? I have not. That sounds very interesting. I do have. It's unfortunate. I did have Zoltan put the now, and I'm actually not a big fan of the Saturday morning cartoon version of Sonic. I like the Sonic the Sonic the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon, but I don't like the Sonic Saturn because it's just too serious and weird, and I don't know. But there, damn it. There is a Sonic Saturn game that is on here, but sadly won't play. Easily one of the best I've personally played. I used to mess around with Sonic Genesis ROM hacks quite frequently 11 to 10 years ago. Interesting. What's so good about Sonic Megamix? That wasn't good. Hold on a second. You know what I'm going to try to do here? Sorry to interrupt our gameplay. I'm going to try to put the camera up a little bit more to see if that will help our picture be a little less saturated. It may or may not. I have no idea. But why don't we just... I'm not going to go and try to find my Neo Geo box. But in lieu of that, we'll just grab some nice VHS tapes right here. We have ECW, X-Men, and Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. And then once again, I think I've shown you guys this. Cool thing about this ECW DVD is it's signed by Rob Van Dam himself. To Noel, 5 stars. Yeah. So we'll put this here. Try to boost our camera like so. Actually, I don't even know if that's going to work. We need another VHS tape. Sonic Boom demo ROM hack and Metal Sonic Overdrive are damn good too. Sonic Boom, does that just use the characters from the weird Sonic Boom 3D cartoon, or is that just like a different game that's also called Sonic Boom that references the Sega CD intro, the American Sega CD intro to Sonic CD? This is before that. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Another cool thing I got coasters, so that are PlayStation games, which we can use to prop up our camera here. So, just the name Sonic Boom. Very interesting. Okay. So let's try this and see how it looks. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna jump up here and be careful. We gotta get some rings. Yeah, this is a lot better. It definitely takes some getting used to with Amy because, Sonic can just jump on people, and Amy has, like, the jump and hit are two different things with her. So it's a weird system here if you're used to playing traditional Sonic. Yeah, see, like, if this was normal, if I was Sonic, I could just, jump over things and hit them simultaneously. But with Amy here, you've got to, jump and then hit the A. So it's basically like the C button mid-air, hit the A button to actually do some damage. Man, fighting Eggman's gonna be weird with her. Let's see how this goes here. Yeah, it's not too bad. Can Amy go Super Saiyan? She wouldn't in this game because there was... I don't think so. Because there was no Chaos Emeralds, so... I mean, not Chaos Emeralds, there was no Super Sonic in Sonic 1. Marble Zone. Let's see how this one goes here. Actually, as fun as this is here, let's try it. So I'll show you how this actually works. You go to the... So this is like the normal screen right here. Full of your games, Sega games. And this one you can take on the go with you. It's got a nice screen. And you can just hit the SD card, and it's going to take you to a different screen. And this one, you just pop in. All you do is just pop in the SD card, and it's ready to go. With the other ones, you have to there's like a boot SD card initially that changes the firmware, and yeah. Sonic, what is this? Sonic, oh, this is the Lost Levels right here. This is a pretty interesting game. So basically what this game does is it tries to make a game out of the levels that were cut from Sonic 2. $19.65, $9.17. We heard the ring, so it should work. I gotta look and see if I can find my PSP with all my Sonic hacks. Nice. So why don't we start off with Genocide City, aka Cyber City. But before we do that, let's actually go to 4126 here. Get our supersonic code. So this is the famous Genocide City, and this was originally this got turned into the third level of Metropolis, and legend has it that it was supposed to be like a kind of a futuristic factory. One of the Sonic Spinball levels got inspired by, is basically heavily influenced by the design of Genocide City from the notes that apparently are from Sega's development, but time got short, and so Genocide City or Cyber City never ended up coming into being, but that level has always fascinated me because I really like the name. It's because it's very edgy and dangerous and cool sounding, Genocide City. Now we got Supersonic. Now there is another game, another Sonic Hack 2 hack game with Genocide the Kata. Yeah. Hang on. It's more or less Sonic 3 and Knuckles with a lot more customizable options. I might have mentioned this before, but Sonic 3 and Knuckles Complete. Sonic 3 Complete, yeah. I definitely want that game. I've heard it's fantastic. And actually, one of the guys that I order cartridges from actually has that available, Sonic 3 Complete. And I'm a huge, Sonic and Knuckles and 3 fan. I think that is the best Sonic game. So I'm definitely down to, down for that. Ah, that's not good. That Amy hack was interesting, but the way she played was a little awkward. The other one on our Atari, we've got a bunch of 2600 games. I was playing Donkey Kong Jr., and I don't know. I think that game is a little harder on the Atari than the ColecoVision, to put it mildly. Not necessarily in a good way. And that wasn't good either. Man, gotta see what I'm doing here. Of course, it's getting late, so, I'm not, probably not at my most lucid either. So that is correct. I'm totally gonna be making all manner of excuses here. But, yeah, no, it's good to be on, it's good to be streaming, and, it's nice to, deal with some nice people. Dude, that is like a freaking trap right there. So let's start off with Dust Hill Zone here. So you'll remember early images of Sonic 2 featured this level, and never came to fruition until now. We are now actually in Dust Zone with the alligators and all. This game plays very smoothly. I mean, again, with like the at-game Sega stuff, the sound was always the issue. I don't ever really think the gameplay was a problem, and especially with the low-def at-game stuff, the compatibility was quite good. Your main issue with the at-game Segas was the issue of the original X-Men game. For that, you actually had to hard reset. I actually have a video about this on the channel. You had to hard reset the console, and you can't. However the at game's hardware is, it doesn't actually trigger the way to get to the next level in Sonic. Not Sonic, in X-Men. From the 5th level to the 6th level. They should have made Jaleel White the English version of the Sonic games. I agree, 1000%. That would have been where I just bust out the debug mode. I have debug mode, I just don't have it memorized, but I actually do have debug mode, and it's the debug mode is written in the instruction manual of my Sega Saturn X-Men Children of the Atom. I was watching Boy Meets World today from 1996. Really takes me back to my days of playing Sega Saturn in 1996. As a 7th grader, just relaxing, enjoying myself. Dude! Sadly, the speaker is actually blown on the actual handheld that I'm using when you play it in handheld mode. So if you put headphones in, it's fine. But when you play the speaker itself, it sounds very, you know, you're missing sounds and it's scratchy but you know, the audio quality is not bad. You know, when you plug this into anything through an output, whether it's a speaker for headphones or a speaker for a television. But that's just my individual console of the Sega handheld. I got this at Rite Aid probably about 2 years ago, and I do enjoy it. You know, if you're a Sega fan, I always like the idea of being able to go to a drugstore and buy a Sega Genesis. You know, just like that always really was interesting and fun to me. Yeah, the game selection that was always put on these Segas was always pretty good as well. That's a trap right there. If I remember it correctly, 1921124. Interesting. I know that level select and debug modes are important dates. I don't know the context for the Emerald code, though. So, the debug code, is that... So, it's 1921... 12.4. Interesting. Let's see what else we got on here. We'll explore this in greater detail tomorrow night. We may hold off on the Atari tonight as well. But yeah, I mean, there's like a whole bunch of games on here. I mean, he's got like a 97-page, 97 pages worth of Genesis games here. Ooh, Bastard. Is that based on the manga? Yeah, it is. So, this looks like it's got the Romanji here. I don't even think that game is complete, quite frankly. I think that's what that work in progress was. I think it was just a sample. Interesting. Noel, do you play any of the Hong Kong bootleg cartridges with 115 games? I don't, but I'm not opposed to. One of the things I like to fall asleep to is There's a little Australian YouTube kind of video game documentary on Action 52. This is an interesting one here. Dragon Ball Final Bout on the Sega Genesis. Let's check that out. It's one of the games I requested. Good intro here. Really nice intro. This will be a fun game to review. Can I get out of here? There he goes. B. You've been uploading some pretty neat stuff lately. Yes, he has. Yeah, Arrow, your channel's great. Not, yeah, I mean, Arrow, I'm sure channel you're good is too, but his channel, International Channel's channel, is really good, and it's actually making me want to upload more of my stuff, quite frankly. So this game looks a wee tad difficult here, as we got a kick button. The graphics are good. Got an energy button here, a punch button, and a kick button. Looks like our moves are a little tricky to pull off here. It's not like the other Butoden games where it plays like Street Fighter. I've got nothing on this channel. You both have great stuff. Thank you. So, speaking of Chinese bootlegs, that is, I believe, what this is. This Final Bout on the Sega Genesis. And, yeah, it's just very hard. I'm pretty sure I have this set to easy, too. Trying to button mash at this point to try to figure things out. That didn't work. We'll experiment more with that game tomorrow. let's check out Mario and Sonic. Mario, looking good, man. That Mario sprite is pretty adorable. I think this is better than when they port Virtua Fighter to the Genesis. Yeah, you're probably right. Virtua Fighter on Genesis actually played pretty well, and it didn't look bad. It was just that I thought the sprites were pretty small. And I know they did that to make it so you could kind of like explore the level more, but you really lacked it lacked some personality to some of the characters. Mario plays identical to Sonic, except he's Mario, which is fun. Worlds are literally colliding here, and the result is a smooth gameplay. So I'm going to upload a video on the channel you guys might be interested in. It's a spray-on hair infomercial, and you may recognize one of the people who's, giving testimonials. This is all part of a lesson I did today for my students. So special stage seems pretty much the same here. I uploaded a full tape there. Problem is trying to upload a tape that it's time consuming. I think international channels should already have a decent amount of stuff on there. Hang on, so I'm just seeing what you guys are writing here. If you ever get around to uploading tapes, the web archive. I've tried to go to Internet Archive. And I don't know, man. I can't quite figure out how it works. I don't know if I'm just oblivious to the obvious or if it is actually hard to use. Ooh. Run, Mario. Run like the wind. So Mario's just chugging along here. He's got his red invincibility. It'd be interesting if they should use the Mario invincibility music. I mean, out of the two, it's hard to pick who's is better, Mario's or Sonic. Sonic, I think, definitely is Mario beat on gameplay. You know, international channel, like, when I go on there, like, I don't know, man, I'll have to look again. What, can you, like, tell me that if I'm on the right website? Is it Internet Archive? Darn it. I think that's the one I usually go to. Or is it Web Archive is what you're saying here? Whoa. we'll finish out this level, and I think we're probably going to wrap it up for the evening. I know it's been a small stream, but I'm pretty tired, and it is getting pretty late. So Mario's just here, jumping away, doing his thing, being a plumber. The voice of the proletariat. Super Mario. Alright, now we're rocking and rolling here. Ah, I uploaded stuff from a laptop, not a phone. Interesting. Run, Mario, run. Get that ring. I think that they make Eggman blue in this game. That's not good. Almost there. Alright. Access the site through your Chromebook. I'll give it a shot. Okay, gang. Well, I know this has not been a long one, but I'm looking at the clock right now, and it is starting to approach 1 o'clock, and I had a long day where I was getting observed at. But I did want to do a little bit of a stream, say hi to you guys, and then preview tomorrow's stream. Think of this as like, you know, the privileged stream for the insiders right there. So, unless for some reason Chrome's browsers makes it hard. You know, I'll look into it. I've had a hard time deciphering that site, but it might have been because I was on it on my phone. So I don't know. We'll double check it. Or maybe I'm just missing something super obvious. Cool. All right, gang. Well, I will see you tomorrow night. You guys take care. And I will see you in the very near future. Bye-bye.